Welcome back to Loving Living Local. Psychic medium Dana Preshous back here with us with Intuitive Life Coaching. Thank you for joining us once again.
Thank you again.
Who could have seen that coming? Our rundown.
No.
Okay, so let's talk about this. We were talking about our intuition in the previous segment. In the new year, how can people tap into that?
This is going to sound a little odd considering we're on TV right now, but maybe get outside more.
She just said go touch grass. Yeah. No, it makes sense though, because a lot of times we will get lost to our own devices. I'm guilty of it. I go down a scroll hole on my phone.
And there's a whole frequency and vibration attached to whether it be cell phone, your TV, and things like that anyway. But yeah, get outside. Like, sleep is very important for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people struggle, including myself at times.
Oh yeah,
but
me too.
Yeah, so, but really like, prayer and meditation, right? A lot of people are like, well, I pray, but I don't meditate. Either or are beautiful things in a way to connect to your internal source.
That spirituality.
Yeah, however it comes to you. The most important thing is to really start to listen to that small, still voice in the head. I think a lot of people have too much chatter. And the only...
Yes, I was recently complaining how my brain... I was talking to this man, and I said, what are you thinking? And he said, nothing. And then it dawned on me like how loud like my own brain can be.
And we have multiple voices in our head, right? Which makes us sound really, really woo-woo for just a moment.
If you have like anxiety or fear, like it
right.
Really
and we want to be able to identify and separate the negative ego voice that sprouts up in the head every day, right? To the and separate the voice that is more tapped in, tuned in. The voice that we need to trust is the voice that is more calming, the voice that says, hey, you've got this.
Yes.
Versus the voice that says, oh, you're crazy. What do you think you're doing here?
It's so easy to lean into the negative.
It's easy because we've been raised in fear versus faith.
Are there specific signs or feelings that people should look for when their intuition is trying to speak to them?
The most common areas, because it does show up in your body cannot lie. We're very good at manipulating our minds, but we can't manipulate the physical body. And so the body, like even if you feel the unsettled feeling in the stomach, you know how sometimes they say, oh, did you get butterflies when you met somebody? That's not a good thing.
I've heard that's not a good thing.
The butterflies is not a good thing. Yeah, that's a warning. Yeah.
I will tell you, just to like give you too much information, I had the butterflies with my ex-husband. So like, but I didn't know, I was so young, and that's your intuition saying, hey, girl,
and you listen to those kind of old wives' tales of, oh yeah, did you get the butterflies? Did you get this? And yeah, no, that's your body sending you alarm bells to say, hey, something's off here. The same like if you feel uneasy, if you find anxiety has started to kick in, if you go to an environment, for example, that you're not comfortable with, you may not be able to pinpoint what the issue is, but trust the feeling. If you get a feeling not to go somewhere, trust it, even if you don't have evidence to back it up.
Yes.
Right?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, if people want to get in contact with you, if they want to maybe book a session, how can they do that?
Simply go to my website at danapreshous.com. You do have to book ahead, so please be patient, everybody. And I'm actually going to be moving into a new office.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'll be doing some in-person workshops and classes, so you can visit me there. And then sometimes I'll go live on TikTok, as long as we still have it.
Yeah. 4 weeks at least. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with us today. The information there on your screen if you would like to have a booking. And of course, it sounds like it's going to be in a new location. So there is the information right there on your screen.